Welcome to GWeekly on GWTV. I'm Melinda Pearl, your host, and here with me is our special guest host, Tim Miller, Director of the Student Activity Center. We'll have a different special guest host on each show. Welcome, Tim. We're excited to have you here today.
Thanks.
So, Tim, I understand you just got back from teaching a hiking class.
Right, yeah, every Friday I do a hiking class.
That's great. Where do you take the students hiking every week?
Every week we'll go to a different spot all around the city. This week we went to Columbia Island by right over the Memorial Bridge. Last week we were on the mall, and we'll be up at Rock Creek Parkway and all over the city.
That's great. It gets everybody outside a little bit, especially
Not something
when
you
the
realize
weather's...
you can do. Yeah.
Right, that's nice. So what exactly do you do as director of SAC?
I oversee all the different programs in the office, Colonial Inauguration, Greek Life, all the student organizations, major events on campus, Welcome Week. The Office of Community Service also reports to me and does a lot of the different things to impact the city. Our leadership program, as well as the outdoor program, GW Trails.
That's great. Now, I was actually looking for some biographical information on you before we had this interview on the SAC website, and found a link to what was, in quotes, a really funny website called the Tim Miller You Are Mighty website. Are you familiar with this?
I am. Katie Santo and Molly Nelson, students that I know and used to work with on WRGW when I had a radio show, found it. It's actually at youaremighty.com, and anybody can create one. And they emailed it to me one day, and I thought it was pretty funny, so I thought I would put it up on my profile.
Well, it's definitely funny.
Thanks.
It's a good addition to the profile. I approve.
Yeah.
Great. Now, you received both your bachelor's and master's degrees from James Madison University.
Right.
So here's the question. How does JMU compare to GW?
Right. Obviously very, very different places. GW being right here in the center of the city. A lot of action and a lot to do. JMU is pretty much way out in the backwoods, Harrisonburg, Virginia. We do have a major highway running through University 81, or Road 81. But it's right on the mountains, a lot of hiking, a lot of things that I love to do out there, but totally different experiences, but I've come to love both a great deal.
That's great. And you're from Virginia?
I am, originally, yes. We grew up right near each other.
We grew up right near each other.
Yeah.
So is it a tough commute to GW in the morning?
It's not bad.
Northern Virginia traffic can be pretty intense.
I live out west, though, and
Okay.
my wife actually works on Capitol Hill, so we ride in together, so we use HOV, so we're in 15, 20 minutes every day.
That's good.
So, yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Great. Well, here's what's happening during your G Week. Want to be a part of CI? Enjoy working with kids? Find out more about how to apply, pick up application materials, and speak with the CI coordinators at one of the following info sessions. February 5th at 7 o'clock in the Marvin Center, February 6th at 8 o'clock in the Ames Pub on the Mount Vernon campus, and February 7th at 7 o'clock in the Marvin Center.
Turning Peace into Political Force, a night of education and support for legislation to create a U.S. Department of Peace, featuring a special performance by Stephen Tyler of Aerosmith, a special appearance by Joaquin Phoenix. Members of Congress, including Representative Keith Ellison, Representative Eddie Bernice Johnson, Representative Dennis Kucinich, and more. Monday night at 7:30 in Lisner Auditorium. Cost is $10 at the box office.
Join GW Class Council in the Office of the Dean of Freshmen for an all-you-can-eat freshman feast featuring your favorite comfort food. It's only $4.99 with Colonial Cash. Tuesday night from 6 to 8 in J Street.
Free chair massages and free specialty group fitness classes at the Campus Recreation Health Fair, also on Tuesday evening at the Lerner Health and Wellness Center. Check out local businesses and GW departments showcasing their products and services to help you live a healthier life. The fair starts at 5 and runs until 6:30.
Flamenco dance on Lisner's stage starring you. Thursday night, enjoy a taste of the best in Spanish wines and cheese, and step up to Lisner's stage for an informative and entertaining session of flamenco dancing basics, taught by DC's own Sarah Jerez Marlowe. Choose one 7 p.m. class with 8 p.m. reception, or 8 p.m. reception with 9 p.m. class.
After watching the women's basketball team take on Duquesne, join program board and see you or your friends get under the influence with Doc Bengali Hypnotist Show. Also, Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. in the Grand Ballroom.
Thursday night is freshman game night at the Smith Center at 7 p.m. Join GW Class Council, GW Housing Programs, and the Office of the Dean of Freshmen for a chance to win the 6th housing assignment. The drawing will occur after the women's basketball game against Duquesne. Register for the drawing at the student entrance and live wherever you want.
On Saturday, show your school spirit and get ready for the men to take on Xavier at PB's Air George tailgate. Bring a t-shirt from another team to our t-shirt swap and get a GW Colonials winter hoopla shirt. There will also be free food, root beer pong, face painting, and music, 4 to 7 in Kogan Plaza.
And next week, the Ragin' Cajun James Carville comes to the Jack Morton Auditorium as guest of the College Democrats. That's Monday at 8 p.m. Contact the CDs for more information. And that's your G Weekly. We want to hear what you all think about things happening here at GW. So we've created a segment of our show called Ask the Admin, where you can ask a question to the special guest host of the week. You can email us your question to GW-TV@gwu.edu, and each week we'll pick a few questions for the show. So if you want your question to be asked and answered on GWTV, don't hesitate. Email it to us at GW-TV@gwu.edu. And there will be a link on G Weekly that will take you right to our email, so stay tuned for that. And this is usually when we do a wrap-up of last week's G Weekly and some other special features. But since this is our first show, this is all we've got for today. But we've had lots to look forward to in upcoming episodes. Tim, thanks so much for coming. It's been a pleasure having you here. And have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time.